So, I'm going to give my reaction to the Daunte Wright situation. Let's start with the fact that the officers pulled him over for what could be the fact that he had a air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror, which is the thing he told his mom. Now, if that was true, let's be real with ourselves. How many individuals are getting pulled over for that situation that's not black or a minority? How many white people? How many Trump supporters, right wingers, will get pulled over for that? Not many, if any. Now let's talk about the warrant for his arrest. Because I know people go with that and say, well, there's a warrant for his arrest. That's more than enough reason for the police to kill you. Well, do you know how they get these arrest warrants and for what reason they get these arrest warrants? Well, some of them get those arrest warrants for something as small as missing jury duty. That happened with me. I didn't even know it. One day, I missed jury duty. I thought I gave them a valid reason, maybe by that time period, if I did. Because if I'm missing jury duty, I'm submitting all the paperwork and things I need to make sure I'm getting myself out of it. So it's not like I'm just going to up and just say, well, I'm not going to jury duty because I don't feel like it today. It was a valid reason. But they still came after me, and a sheriff came to my house. And of course, things could have got severely bad from that. As you can see, being black with this would give them all the authority they need to shoot me dead and plant something on me. It's not like something like that never happened before. There's millions of cases of that. And now dealing with COVID, it can be even worse than that. Like what actually could have happened. There's a rumor going around that the arrest warrant was done because he happened to miss the Zoom meeting for the court case. And that was because it was sent to the wrong address that they made a mistake with. So if that's true, they made a mistake. He missed the trial. He's supposed to have now be arrested. Really? Does that make much sense to you? That they can make a mistake, but you have to pay the penalty for it? Come on. Now on to the biggest thing. The officer who shot him. She's a 26-year veteran. Let's just say it like that. 26-year veteran. Who was on the force for 26 years, man. And you want us to believe that she made a mistake without being able to determine a gun, a handgun, from a taser. Just think about that. Can't tell the difference between a gun and a taser? 26 years? All the training you would have had by then? I was talking with one of the officers I know, and he was saying that with all the training she had, there is no way you can misinterpret a handgun for a taser. It's probably been years since she used a taser. that could only be the reason why she made that mistake. It couldn't be because you were used to going for that weapon. That's what he said. He said that the only way you can have a mistake like that is if you weren't used to it. So think about that. You weren't used to having a taser. So that means you were used to grabbing that gun. It felt comfortable. You knew where it was at. You can tell where it was at on your body, even if you were blindfolded. So, does that make any sense? That she should be able to just walk scot-free from killing Mr. Wright? Another thing, dealing with the riots. Now, I know people talk about that, like, are you going to condone the riots? Of course not. But if you're focusing on the riots and not focusing on the reasons why people are rioting, then you are the problem. Just think about it. They weren't rioting 2 weeks ago or last month. So why are they rioting now? Maybe it's because they feel as though justice wasn't served. The shooting happened just 10 miles away from where George Floyd was killed. And at that exact same area, 10 miles away, another killing happened by a police officer. How would you feel? You having a trial as we speak for Derek Chauvin. And then another officer goes and kills another unarmed black man. You start to feel as though they will never learn. And that you won't ever get any justice. So, with that being said, you should start to think about how these people are feeling and why they're doing certain things. So, that's my opinion. Let me know about yours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.